So what's the net result of what we share on this website? Well, it's that there's a Jewish holy book that contains a plan. This plan is so detailed and so sophisticated and makes so much sense and cannot be explained by natural means that this suggests the existence of a being, of a God from outside of our space-time dimension. In addition, when we look at the record of nature, there are no plausible natural explanations today for the origins of life on this planet. In addition, we see precision and incredibly miraculous things happening over and over and over again. Mathematically speaking, there is no way that we should expect this many miraculous things to happen in such orchestration to get life here. Look at the bacterial flagellum motor. Look at the precision we see in the balance of the universe. Look at what we see in the plan. In addition, the creation of a plan by this superintelligent being to redeem mankind, the creation of the universe itself and the creation of life all speak to the characteristics of this superintelligent being. They speak to patience, they speak to love, they speak to care. They speak to a common need for danger and threat in each of these three creations. There's consistency, it's the same God, it's the God of the Bible, but it's the God that wants to redeem all of mankind, not just Christians here in the United States, everybody. He loves us all. What this takes for us to pass this trial, this life on earth, this short life, and to recognize that there is a God, what the plan entails, and the fact that He's done it all for us. It's a matter of surrender to realize we have the evidence to suggest that there's a loving God that has provided our way to go into eternity with Him, enter a new realm for eternity that's going to be amazing. For whatever reason, this God is tough, and life is not easy here, and life is not easy in eternity. And there is a heaven and there is a hell, and we can wish it away, but there is a reality, and we're accountable to it. So these are the things that we need to discover, and the wisdom and the understanding and the knowledge that you get from searching is important. And in the end, this is a spiritual decision. This is part of a spiritual realm. This is part of our spiritual existence. And it takes faith. It takes faith to make that last leap. Pray for it. Ask others to pray for it. Seek it, and you will find it. The God that established this universe, He made this a fair game. The constraints that are in nature, the constraints that we see in holy books, they help us to understand the nature of the game, and it's a fair game. So we need to play it. We have no choice. And a decision must be made, but it's a spiritual decision, and in the end, it's one that has to be made personally from us and this God. And I hope that you will consider these things. I know that for some of us, it hits to the core. It really challenges our core beliefs, and that's not an easy thing to overcome. It can take weeks and months and years. We recommend that in addition to viewing these videos initially, we've recommended some excellent resources of where you can go to further investigate. If we haven't convinced you enough, those resources should, and look further. Look and find that trail of information and make sure that you're making the wisest decision possible. When we're done, we live for God with no strings attached. We live accountable to others and reaching others and living with purpose and living with a joy and a peace that passes understanding. The purpose that we can find in our lives by understanding the reality of the situation. When we lay down at night and go to sleep, there's no longer the doubts that can plague some of us. And we know that there's a need for us to act and to make this world a better place. So we hope and pray that you make the right decision, that if you haven't already joined us, that you will, and that we meet again at some point in eternity outside of this space-time dimension. Godspeed to you.